Hello and welcome. I'm here today to walk you through the 2024-2025 Empowering Parents application. In today's video, we'll show you how to set up a user account to log in, walk through the application, and touch on how you can see what documents are needed to complete your application process. While filling out your application, if you need assistance at any time, please call our helpline at 844-315-1270. To begin this process, you'll want to begin at the Empowering Parents website. That web address is empoweringparents.idaho.gov. This website will have lots of helpful information on the program and the eligibility, located in the FAQs on this page. The option to access and begin the application will be housed on this website once the application is live. Once the application is live and you've selected to begin, you'll be taken to the landing page for the application. This is the entry point and login screen. You'll notice there is also program information on this screen. We recommend you review it again to make sure that you're familiar with the program eligibility guidelines and what documents may be needed. To translate the application to Spanish, click on the Espanol link located at the top of the screen. On every screen at the top and bottom, there will also be customer service links with information on how to contact the Help Center. Once you've reviewed the information on the page, you can get started on logging in. If you already have a FACTS user account for a payment plan or financial aid application at your current school, you'll log in with that username and password to connect the Empowering Parents application to your account. Otherwise, if you've never used FACTS, you're going to click on the Create Your Account button to set up that user account. The first step will be to provide a valid email address for your account. Then click Next. Once we confirm that the email address is not already connected to an active FACTS user account, you'll be able to create your account by clicking Create a new FACTS account. If you enter an email address and it's recognized as one attached to a user account, it will take you to a login screen and ask you to sign into the existing account. If you are unable to remember your username or password, click on the Forgot Username and Password link for assistance. Or you can call the helpline at 844-315-1270. To set up that user account, we're going to need some basic demographic information, such as your name, address, email address, and phone number. Any field marked with an asterisk will be required. Once you've provided all the required information, click Next at the bottom of the screen to go to the next section. On the next screen, you're going to set up your username and password, as well as your phone authentication. There is a guide on the right-hand side that will walk you through the requirements for your password. As you meet the requirements, the items will turn to green check marks. Once you have all green check marks, you're good to move on to the next section. The phone authentication information will be used to validate your identity when you call in. Once everything is complete, click Submit to finish the user account creation. For another layer of security, you're given the option to sign up for multi-factor authentication. If you do not want to enroll in this at this time, you can click on Maybe Later. Once your user account is all set up, or if you're just logging in with an existing FACTS user account, you're going to land on a screen asking which term you're applying for. There should be only one option on this screen, and that should be for 2024-2025. Go ahead and click the circle next to that option, and then hit Continue. Now you are inside the application. Section 1 is collecting the applicant information. A lot of this information will pre-fill from your user account. The applicant is the legal guardian for the student or students filling out this application. You'll want to go ahead and check for blank fields that do not pre-fill from the user account. Again, anything with an asterisk is required. The Social Security number and date of birth are specific to the applicant on that applicant screen. Again, that would be the legal guardian for the student or students. This information will be used to confirm identification during income verification. If the legal spouse for the applicant is living in the same household, you'll select yes when asked if there's a co-applicant. If you have a co-applicant, in the next section, you'll provide their demographic information. Having information for all legal guardians living in the household will help with matching data to required documentation or income records. At any time, if you need to step away, you can save and exit the application, and when you come back, it will pick up right where you left off. Otherwise, to move to the next section, click Save and Continue. Again, if you have a co-applicant, your next section will be the co-applicant section. Otherwise, you'll move into the student section. In the student section, you'll add up to 3 eligible students. The award is $1,000 per eligible student, and the grant caps out at $3,000, so no more than 3 eligible students are needed on the application. Once you've provided the required information for the first student, there will be an Add Student button under that student's box to add any additional you may need. When all students are added, you can click Save and Continue to move on to the next section. In the next section, we'll ask for some additional information for your student or students individually. After you've selected a school type, another question will appear, and there will be a drop-down list of schools related to that school's type. This list is fairly long, but if you start typing the name of the school, it should jump to that section. If for some reason you do not see your school on the list, please call the application helpline at 844-315-1270 and we will research it. Click Save and Continue to move to the next section. In the next section, there will be some additional questions. Please read through them very carefully and answer accordingly. If there are extenuating circumstances, additional information and/or documents may be requested to confirm that eligibility. Please reach out if you have any questions at all. Once you're done, just click the Save and Continue to move on to the review section. In the review section, please make sure that you look over the application answers that you have provided carefully. Please make sure that there are no partial names, no misspellings, and no incorrect or incomplete information. Inaccurate data can lead to delays in processing as information must match exactly during document reviews and income verification. If you need to go back and edit anything, you can click on the section in the navigation pane or click on the previous link at the bottom of the screen. If everything on that page looks accurate, go ahead and save and continue to go to the Submit screen. On the Submit screen, you're going to review the terms and conditions, and once you're done with that, go ahead and submit your application. When a pop-up box appears letting you know that you've submitted, go ahead and click on that View Summary button to go to the application summary. On this page is a list of all documents required for the completion of your application. You can click on the link at the top or the Upload button in the Required Documents section to start uploading documents. If you are filling out this application from a tablet or mobile phone, you'll be able to upload pictures that you take directly from your phone. There is a link on this page to the document help guide, which goes over all the documents in detail that may be required. It shows what is accepted for each document and the requirements for the document. There's also a step-by-step instructional guide on how to upload the documents. There is a key at the bottom of the required documents section that outlines the status of the documents. The red circle means the document has not been submitted. The clock appears when you submit a document and it's in process, and the green check mark appears when we have confirmed that the document is acceptable. After you submit your application, we will also send out an email listing out the documents with a link to get back into the application. Any email you get from fax related to your application will have a link that will take you back into your document. If at any point you need to correct something on your application, the View Form link will take you back into the application itself to correct that information. As always, if you need assistance, please contact us at 844-315-1270. There will also be a live chat feature within your application during normal business hours. Otherwise, we're here Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Thank you for taking time with me today, and I hope you have a wonderful day.